So what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. This is Spot the Location, to where Houston News is going to place all of the stocks that they suspect are going to be a buy. They're going to talk about it on this particular channel, and then you guys are going to see it added here on this stock portfolio. Okay, so we're going to keep track of all of the stocks that we suspect are due to go up higher in price. All right, so if you guys want to follow me, make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe as always for more of our videos and content. We do have another channel, Houston News Stocks, so you guys can type that in into the YouTube search. You guys can find all the other videos content there as well. Okay, so now let's talk about this stock that we're going to add today. Okay, it is Intuitive Machines. Okay, we're going to add this to the portfolio, and we're just going to look at the chart and show you all the reasons why we're going to place this in the portfolio today. So first thing that we always do when we look at stocks and look at their prospects for it going higher, we always pay attention to what has happened historically. Okay, we look at what everybody else have already done and at what price did they do it. So for instance, you can see right here in Intuitive that this stock is finding buyers right around here. Okay, so there are buyers coming to the market for Intuitive and Machines right around here. Okay, now this goes all the way back to May of this year. Okay, we're about to round off 2025 and go into 2026, and this market came and bounced 3 times at $8.40. 3 times. That is blatantly buying going on right there, and we appreciate that. We need the buyers to tell us where they are positioned, and that is one area right there. The next area that we can see buyers into the market for this stock is right here and definitely up here. Okay, so we're just marking the territory of where we suspect the majority of the people being. So we got the buyers here at the bottom, and there was sellers. Okay, let me show you. There was sellers in the market for Intuitive. The last area was right here. Okay, but today the price action has completely erase those people who was trying to sell in this pocket. They're gone. These buyers, the strength, the volume of today has shown us that these sellers could not keep these buyers away. The buyers won. So just by that alone tells us that this stock is maintaining its strength. Okay, now before this sell pocket, this was a prior sell pocket right here for Intuitive Machines. Okay, until the market, you guys can see, it broke through it for 2 days, but then immediately the next couple of days it was trading below it. And that's how you get that massive dump hitting the market for Intuitive, because those sellers were still there. Okay, same thing in this situation. Okay, the market created a sell pocket right around here, maybe 3, 4, 5. I mean, yeah, I would say like 3 or 4 days. Price was around that sell pocket, and then boom, sellers took control of the price. Price fell back down. Okay, so now we got that sell pocket there for let me go ahead and put that back. Well, we don't need that there, never mind. So we got to come over here to the left of the chart to distinguish, okay, where are the next sellers? Where could they be? Okay, there's a very big sell pocket right here for Intuitive. One here. A big one right around here. Okay, and there's one right here that I think price may try to hit. Okay, let's see if we can get that on the 11-hour chart real quick. Okay, so let me move this up. So it's right around there. So these will be our targets that we're going to try to see if price has the ability to hit, and that's where we'll exit on our portfolio. Okay, so now here it is on the 2, right? Printed final 2-day chart. We got a signal buy. The volume is heavy. Price closed at the higher bar. This stock is still pretty bullish just by that alone. And then for us seeing the market breaking this high. Okay, so it's definitely telling us that this market is not trying to stay stagnated and trading below what was that area? Let me bring it back. what's that, $14.30 or so. It doesn't want to stay that low right now, seemingly. Here it is on the 3. I like the 3 as well. Very strong, healthy price bar. Market's closing up there at the high of the bar. Good to go, right? Looks great. Here it is on the 4. Same thing here on the 4. When the spread of one bar completely encompasses like the last 2 or 3, it definitely tells you that something is going on. Something is changing, something is different. And you can see that on the 3. You can also see it right there on the 4. Okay, here it is on the 5. Again, looks pretty bullish. And this is how we ended, or this is how the stock ended for the week right there. Okay, this one weekly price bar looks totally different from the ones prior. Would you agree? You don't see this type of price bar. Plus, you don't see that much volume neither on the other weekly price bars as well. Okay, here it is on the 2. Here it is on the 3. Here it is for the 5 weeks. Okay, so we're done on the 5 weekly chart for Intuitive. And you can see the battle that was going on between the sellers and the buyers. You had sellers here on this 5 weeks. Buyers came back. Sellers came back. Buyers came back. Now, the thing that you can tell that is leaning more in favor of the buyers is that these highs were getting higher, right? The market was making higher highs as these 5 weekly price bars were being printed. And now we finally see the market close at the high of this 5 weekly price bar. So these are all reasons as to why we're going to add this to our portfolio. Okay, so now let's go ahead and place the prediction like we always do. Okay. And we're going to place our stop loss maybe around like $8.80. Okay, we're going to target though this first sell pocket either at the low, which is $17.40, or at the high, which is $17.96, $18, which is 20.37 there. And then if the market continues its strength, then we're going to try to look for this market to run up to like $20.28-30 or so. It might even run it all the way up to the very high of that sell pocket if the strength continues for this stock though. Okay, but we just run it down to this first one. So let's go ahead and save that, and we're going to add this to the portfolio. Price at close was at $14.92. Normally, what I would do is I like to try to come in when I like to let price come down a little bit before I actually try to get in these positions. So considering that this is only a simulated portfolio, we're going to get in right where the market closed. But I usually try to let the market come down, get a better price, and ride the market up higher. Okay, so we're going to add to the portfolio this stock. Give me just a second. Okay, so here we go. So we are in the month of December. Down here at the bottom are the tabs that we have kept our stocks that we added to the portfolio. You can see we started this back in 2024, and then I don't know for what reason, but I didn't do any more after October. So I wanted to come back and start picking it back up again. Okay, so here it is, the 19th. The ticker symbol is LUNR. Intuitive Machines. Let me see if I spelled that right. Okay. And the price was $14.94. And that's it. So we got 3 stocks right now that's in this portfolio. You guys can go check out those other 2 stocks, Republic Airways Holdings and Packaging Corporation of America. these are the other stocks that we currently have for the month of December. So if we find any more, this will be the channel. The Stature channel would be the place that we're going to add and keep track of these portfolios. And once we get enough subscribers on this particular channel, we're going to do some other things to make sure that we create a community of people that is out trying to find the stocks that are on the move and the stocks that are better buys. One thing that I've noticed on YouTube is that it's becoming more of like a place of, the commonplace stocks. There's thousands of stocks out in the market, and nobody is talking about these other stocks that are actually moving and that are actually positioned to continue to make money. They only give you the run-of-the-mill stocks, the Palantirs, the PayPal, the Tesla, the Apples, the Microsoft, the Netflix. Like, they give you those stocks all the time. But to show someone's true talent and capabilities, you should be able to call other stocks as well. And I just want to show you all that we are different from everybody else, which is why we're going to start giving you all these other stocks that nobody is giving no fanfare to, and just to continue to show you that you can still make money outside of the stocks that are being talked about on these other platforms. So that is it. I am done. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit, and as always, trade different.